Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Danny with LearnFilmOnline.com. What's going on? Say hello. Hi, people. Hi, filmmakers. This is a new roommate right now. Just thought I was too cute. Had to put her on camera. Anyways, today, guys, we're gonna be talking about getting a film in Hollywood. All right, that would make sense, but we're gonna actually be talking about getting a gig in Hollywood. How do you actually work in Hollywood? We get so many emails, guys, coming from everyone around the world asking us, how do you get into business? How do you work on a set? I mean, it's just so much going on. So, how do you do it? Put yourself there. You're asking me, Danny, what do you mean by that? Here's what I mean by that, guys. If you live in Idaho, Montana, Eureka, Yucca, wherever the hell you live, yeah, even Vegas, we're in Vegas, time to move. You gotta go to the big dogs. You gotta go to the big places. New York, New Mexico, LA. I would even skip all the other ones and go straight to LA, guys. LA is a spot to be, okay? Not only is it banging over there, but I mean, why would you go anywhere else? It's so important to be where the action's at, and that's where it's at. There's so many people out here in Vegas that I see them at casting calls or whatever, and like wondering why they're having such a hard time and are struggling. It's because they're here in Vegas. And it's like, in my opinion, obviously, this might offend some people, but I think it's a mindset thing. It's like they don't think they're good enough or whatever. So they just kind of, sell out and kind of, this way, in the wrong way, of course. um, so they don't think they're big enough or good enough, so they just kind of stay somewhere where they kind of make them an excuse of, oh, whatever, whatever. And in my opinion, it's like, put yourself there, dude. If you want to be there, put yourself there. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to it. So basically, what we're going to talk about is a little story that, I want to give you. I, myself, am more about creating movies, and I like to create companies. Actually, it's more like it, and I like to create certain things around the entertainment business. I don't really want to get a job in Hollywood, but if that's what your route, that's what this is good for. If you want to try to get in the woodworks and all that stuff and work your way up, that's fine. But basically, I remember this was back 10 years ago when I was working on getting in Hollywood. I applied on Craigslist, and it was really interesting because I actually got a gig working in LA doing an HBO pilot for this guy, Paul Cruz, Latin actor type thing. And basically, I was hired on for free. I didn't get paid. So remember, I was in Vegas, so I moved from Vegas to LA with my own money, my own gas. I had to use it all. And I worked on this for about 3 weeks, right? I was in LA running around for about 3 weeks doing everything, going to prop shops, going to makeup, doing whatever it is, getting stuff for him, whatever. I was a production coordinator. And basically, I was on set, helping them out, stuff like that. And there's one time I remember we're sitting on set, and it's like, let me show you something real quick. See this right here? Pagalito? That's Mel Gibson. Okay? I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go to Dahlia Hernandez. She's second person. Alright? So, we're on set, and everybody stops, and we all turn around, and we're like, boom, she's walking in. Dahlia Hernandez, she's walking in with her agents and stuff, and it was just really cool. And I was like, man, this is how you do it. And it hit me. I'm like, this is how you get in. You just put yourself out there. Even if it's free, and you take it, and you do it, and then boom. And I started talking to her. I'm like, so how's Mel Gibson? She's like, oh, Mel Gibson's great to work with, blah, blah, blah. So I started building a relationship with her. Now, where I felt is I didn't build a strong enough relationship with her, and I didn't keep it going, just because, life happens, and you know how that is. But basically, that was my shot right there. So don't let that go by. Don't let that slip through your hands, man. You don't set like that. You want to keep that network going. And I still have certain connections on certain things. So, it's that type of stuff where, you want to build that up. So the key is, guys, is to basically put yourself out there, And what is different now is you got to keep up with times, guys. Like, if you're being an actor or whatever it is, whatever you're doing, get a Facebook, drop MySpace, it's old. Just get Twitter, get a Facebook, and create a website. And if you're a total not a tech person at all, everybody's always like, I'm not techie. I don't agree with that. Everybody's techie to a point. You can find a way. It's easy. It's www.wix.com. Wix. You can go check out. It's free websites, like Flash websites. You can create a pretty cool looking site on a couple clicks, add some text, add your bios, your pictures, whatever. Your videos, you're done, So there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting yourself out there. No reason whatsoever. So basically what should you do now is you got to put yourself out there with network mixers. You got to attend all these places. And I would say attend the ones that you got to pay. I paid up to like $70 to $300. It all depends on ranges. But when I pay, I notice that I go to a lot of free ones because you always want to get involved anyways in the free ones and you want to mix with people. But I noticed the value, like the way it looked, like the quality. Sorry, I'm trying to get this word out. The quality of people that you see at these mixers are just like ridiculous compared to the ones that you pay. You know, it's a different quality. So if you pay, you're gonna get a higher quality of people. You gotta put yourself there. Don't look at it as like I'm spending money. I can put that money into my film. That's fine, but you are kind of putting your money into your film. You're putting it into building your relationships, guys. Okay. So that is a kind of a certain way that I would recommend. That's how I kind of got my foot in the door. I remember one time too, I was trying to get into Fox in San Diego, work for Fox, and I bugged the boss every day, put a suit on. I drove out to San Diego about 3 weeks in a row, pretty much once a week, and I was like on his door, like, hey, what's up? What's up with the job? And he finally hired me. So you got to be consistent. You got to be on it, guys. Okay. So that's basically how it works. This is Danny Morales with LearnFilmOnline.com. We hope you guys have all kinds of fun here. Now make sure you guys opt in over here. It's just your email. You know, I think it's over here. If I'm saying here, it's over there. It's gonna be on that side. So put your email over there. Just drop your email. That's all we ask for. We're gonna give you tons more tips, tons more cool information, a lot of content, and it's also a chance to get into our courses. Now, the reason we do it that way is because we can only accept 30 students per course, and we're already got a bunch of courses filled up. So I would put your email in there. So when the next course comes up and it's open, then we'll send you an email saying, hey, if you want to get in the course right now, get in. We have a producing course, we have a writing course, we have a directing course, we have a sound course, we have an editing course. It's going to be fun, guys. So put your email in there, check it out, and we'll see you guys in the movies. I'm out.